just got traumatized.
Yeah.
I just had so much drama going through my head, so I was trying to cool off. The lady was being very sweet and got a glass of water. I was watching the rest of the show. The next thing I know, I was like, phew. And I was like, oh man, people are crazy around here, blah blah blah. And I was like, just got traumatized. I was like, God.
Was your brother
Sitting there, and then all of a sudden, there's this nice person grabs my hand. I'm like, what? And they let go of it, and the guy in the back, before I said, I was like, oh hi guys, or say something. Before I could have two words out of my mouth, the guy in the back said, he's this on arrest, grab him. And then like, I'm like, the only thing I could do is, because they all had me like, just like animals. The only thing I could see is the chair getting ready to just take my eye out. I was like,
Take your eye out.
I went like that.
Yeah, to save from the take your eye out. And that's where they think that they basically are trying to allege that you did something wrong or that you thrashed.
And then they grabbed.
He's resisting having his only seeing eye gouged out by the Portland police. That's what he's resisting.
When I moved my whole body, I guess they were being real violent after that. They're like just like boulders. I mean,
Yeah.
I just didn't want my right eye to get to.
Yeah, and so you were waking up with blood coming out of your bruised eye for many days
When I
thereafter.
got released from the SUI or
Yeah.
SU, whatever the hospital.
OHSU.
Because they released me, they promised me food. They said, well, we'll think about it time we get you there to the hospital. I was like, huh? Or to the jail. I was like, okay. When I got there, they said, well, if you behave, well, get him in that cell and lock him up. I'm like, what the heck? And then they're like, and then someone knocked on the window and said, "Would you mind get some food when you get released in the morning?" And when I got released, I asked them for food. They didn't give me nothing.
Yeah, and they made you sign forms under threat of permanent incarceration.
Oh, when I got released, I was a little bit shook.
That you couldn't read.
Feeling better, and I went to sign some forms. Before I signed, I was like, "Well, by the way, I just want an advocate usually reads them to me because." And once the 4 cops' names and the 4 badge numbers, I just want to know how long.
We have those now.
If you don't sign it, get out. I will lock you back up and give you something. And I'm like, what? So it's just kind of rude.
Yeah, so then you go out.
I was like, oh no, I'll sign these. Get out of here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You turn a corner, then you're followed by another cop who says what happened to you was wrong.
Oh no, I got released, walked down the stairs, and I looked at the cop car. I was like, which cop car? I wonder what's one they did that. I wish I had their license plate number. And then all these cops surrounded me, like, what are you doing looking at the cop cars? I'm like, whoa, man, you guys are just, I just been traumatized. You guys are traumatized. Man, my head was starting to hurt. I was like, dude. Went around the corner and I went and shot or something. Cop.
Yeah.
This lady was talking to me. She said, I'm very sorry. My clerk was being so mean to you. Is there anything I can do? And then this other cop came up and they're like, well, we want to take you and get you checked out. Really nice. It's like, okay. And I was calming down a little bit, going and get checked. I was kind of, I was feeling better because, I felt, they were being really sweet. They're concerned about me. I was like feeling some security.
So there was no violence from this second batch.
I was feeling some security.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was calming down a little bit. And then we get to the hospital. And we get in there, and they're like, can you wait in this room? And I looked up, I was like, why is there a camera in here? What's going on? And it's like, oh, take these pills. And I'm like, dude, come on, what's going on? This is
Tell it softer, tell it softer.
Huh?
Tell it softer.
That's where it went.
This is a medical clinic.
Oh. But anyway, I'm like,
It'll scare the other patients.
It'll scare people.
but anyway, it's not, that's cool. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they gave you some pills and you fell asleep after they did
Yeah,
a
I woke
cavity
up.
search and a body search and a
I
stripping,
remember before I fell asleep, they were taking off my clothes, checking my body out.
which you found
Yeah, it's
offensive
disgusting
and
feeling. Yeah, gross.